Because right hand incoming 7,500. Any questions? Anything else?
Sounds bagus. Selamat pagi semua. Sebuah pengaman silakan. What is up, nomads? Joaquin Silva here from That Simple Nomad. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for clicking my video. And if you're already a simple nomad, well, welcome back. On the right. So my boy Paddy over at paddy.pilot contacted me the other day asking if I would like to collaborate in one of his next videos by sending him a video explaining what is to me a bush pilot. Hey man, how's it going?
How's it, man? I'm just making a video on what is a bush pilot. Lots of pilots have different definitions of what they think a bush pilot is, and I thought it might be interesting to hear from different pilots what their definition is. So can you please make a video for me of what you think a bush pilot is?
Absolutely. Here you go. Of course, I didn't hesitate, and this is the best way I can explain it. In my own way, of course. What is a bush pilot? Bush comes from the Dutch migrating into South Africa. Bush meaning forest. Basically, the flying into the forest or the jungle. And that term was brought into New Zealand and Australia, where they would fly out in the bush and man the field strips. So what is a bush pilot? A bush pilot is a truck driver with a license to stow. A bush pilot is an airline pilot allowed to wear shorts. A fighter pilot without a gun. It's a backpacker with a CPL. An untrained acrobat, someone who may not have a lot of money but has got a specific set of skills. A patient and professional waiter. A Santa Claus every day of the year. A pilot whose days depend on whether or not the runway will be clear of dogs, cattle, natives, scooters, cars, birds, trees, rocks, water, or other bush pilots. An airline pilot with a single problem, flying a single engine. A person who's constantly, consistently, and courageously assessing threat, exit options that are on terrain, traffic, weather, wildlife, and well, a more stable job. He's a mechanic, a fuel dispatcher, a flight attendant, a helper, and overall SIG dude. A bush pilot is someone who operates mainly out of a remote area. A pilot flying into places where large jets don't have access to. Most of these runways are strips of land never intended to welcome an aircraft. Closer terrain, fighting weather are common grounds for a bush pilot. Often they live in the area they fly, away from large cities and civilization, in close vicinity with nature, amongst wildlife. Bush is defined as a large area of raw unmanned land, and a pilot, well, that's someone who found a hobby that pays off. If you would like to hear a more professional opinion, don't miss his video, where he, as well as many other experienced bush pilots, explain their experience and what it means to them to be a bush pilot. Enjoy!